Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our Momentum team call. This is so exciting, and we are super excited, to say the least. The beginning of the year, spring is coming, it's approaching, and it's very important time to keep moving forward into a significant direction. And we are creating momentum. Well, what is momentum? Momentum means mass in motion. It means massive action. And also, much is moving forward fast. But I'm going to say momentum is very much like a wave, like a gigantic wave, as you can imagine. And I'm going to show you the gigantic wave because this will show it to you.
Surf's up. Wow. Boy, is that beautiful.
All right. Well, a picture says, more than words ever can. So I want you to imagine that is what momentum is like. It will build. And that is what we're looking for. And you are the momentum team. So our focus for 2022 is creating momentum through a concept of a lead generation ad campaign. Lead generating, okay? We're super excited because it will be with a professional ad agency that has the expertise and the know-how to help us accelerate our business. And that's what I want to emphasize, accelerate our business. The groundwork has already been done by one of our most trusted, reliable, and very resourceful team members. And he's going to explain to us, show us the details, and really explain to us what it all entails. But he is not just a team member, he's a great friend, business partner, and I should say business builder, and a former NFL player. Arnold Simkus, we're so excited. Please take it away.
Thank you so much, Connie. I can't tell you guys how many times we've tried this before, and we've tried it different ways. And some of us, or a lot of us, know that it wasn't what we expected. And I think one of the biggest reasons was that we did not use the talent and the expertise that's in the marketplace. As we know, technology changes very rapidly. And as the Lord has it, I have had a heart to do this again, even though, as you know, there's a lot of ad agencies, there's a lot of people who have a lot of ideas. There's social media, there's Facebook, Pinterest, TikTok. It goes on and on and on. And every one of us attempts some way or somehow to get our name out to bring them into our business and build a business. Well, I have to tell you, only because by the power of our good Lord and being guided, truly, I really believe it was guided by the Holy Spirit, was able to go out into the world of the internet and be able to find two very competent organizations that I'll share with you once we can get back past the basics, but I'll share this with you. I have found two organizations that can fulfill, I believe, what we have been working very hard to do independently and as a group. And Connie, I can't tell you how much I appreciate this time that we're doing this together. Here's what I'd like to propose. If I was to ask you, before I tell you that there is a solution, if I was to ask any one of you, what is the greatest, most powerful worldwide search engine, what would you say?
Google.
Okay, Connie said Google.
YouTube.
Christy? YouTube. Christy?
I don't know.
Okay, you don't know? Yahoo, Yahoo could be one. Shirley, what's your thoughts?
She's muted.
Well, unmute yourself, Shirley. Knock off that phone. I need an answer, please. Shirley?
Has
Okay.
nothing- yeah.
So waiting for Shirley to answer, the obvious answer without question. You can't even question the answer. It's Google. It's Google. There is nobody, even Microsoft tried it, is trying it with their, whatever their name is. Everybody's trying to do it. Nobody can do it. But Google is a far by far. Now, the next question I have to ask everybody. What's the biggest online retailer of products and services in the world? Online retailer.
Amazon.
Doesn't take a genius. We don't have to go to school to figure that out. So we have Google and Amazon as our two biggest engines. I want to have you to picture that we have been able to find, only through God, the Google, meaning Google, we will actually be able to leverage off of Google's research capabilities with one of our partners, the ad agency, the advertiser that will take, I'm going to say the word nutritionist, whatever you want to call it. And when we put in nutritionist, business, product, Fit3, let's not forget about 24K or whatever. I'm not product focused as much as concept focused, that we provide a real benefit for people's health and people's income. And we will be able to use Google to leverage it, where people will come to our webpage, which we will develop with a webpage design developer and deployer, and launch this product, or this concept, I should say, this advertising co-op into the Google world of the internet. So anybody, you could be in Paraguay, you could be in San Francisco, you could be in Brazil, you could be in China. I don't care where you are. You'll be able to be pointed to our webpage by what we put together and what we will be able to produce. And it's going to be a $19.95 a share. I'm looking for 6 months minimum to 12 months. We get a little better deal at 12 months commitment. So if you were to take a share and go into partnership with us, we would take a big market. We will let these experts tell us what's the big market. And by the way, I live in Detroit area. And you live Ascension, which is a huge city. People live in Chicago area, New York, LA. Atlanta, I don't care, Orlando, I don't care where you are. But no matter where you go, we'll be able to target that particular market. We'll start with the biggest and best market, and we will be pushed. We will get leads coming to our website. And the interesting thing, if we come into one of the markets with our message that's going to be on our webpage, that means that people will see our webpage, they will click on it, and then they will leave a name and number. It will not be like we have had ourselves or a group ever before, where we get disappointed. All I can tell you, I can't wait. All I need people to say is, yes, I'm interested. And yes, I'm committed to 1 share or 2 shares, 3 shares. I don't care how many shares you want, because the more money we get in the cooperative, the more we'll be able to reach out to the web to get more people to come to our webpage that will leave their name, that will come in contact, and we will roll. I am so confident. I'll tell you guys, I'm very serious. If nobody does this, I'll do it myself, because that cost is nothing. It costs $19.95 a share. It won't take many shares. I want people to just tell me they're in. I think if we could hit $400 a month, if we have 20 shares at $400, I think we can cover all the bases. And that's all the bases, including the web design, development, deployment, including the ad agency driving business or driving interested parties to the table to our website, and then we capture that and off we go. So that's my presentation. 1995, start today. And you first come, first serve.
Okay.
So Connie, take it away, my dear.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you first of all so much for doing all the groundwork and the research. And I really think that one of, getting a share for 1995, is a really good, value for, the lead generating process. I think that it would be helpful for the rest for you to explain how the process would work so they can understand, okay, once a lead comes up, how are we doing that specifically? Let's say it's my turn, or let's say it's Shirley's turn or Christy's turn, and they get a lead. What happens then? If you could elaborate a little bit on that so we can, so they understand what's going on in the protocol. Okay.
Okay, good point. Let me just start with the beginning. So the ad agency goes out into the internet and captures people who are interested in, let's say, nutrition. And there are people who are always looking around for the best nutrition products in the marketplace. So when they go in and look for nutrition, our ad agency is going to capture that inquiry and put them and put it on a put it out to for them to be able to look at our website. So they may or may not decide to look at the website. Doesn't matter. But here's where the beauty is. If they decide to look at our website, they'll look at our website and we'll be able to capture that view that they viewed us, they looked at us, and then they clicked on what is it that the website said. So then we get to click on it, and then if they're interested enough, they will actually call, and they'll make a call. So they'll either have somebody answer the call, or they'll get a voicemail or whatever it is. But we'll be able to capture that, and we'll be able to either answer the call. We'll work on the logistics on who wants to answer the call. We'll route all the calls to Connie. No. But whatever we do with calls, we'll capture the calls, or we could just let it go to voicemail, and we will get that voicemail, and then we could actually send that to rotation. This is the rotation piece. So let's say we have 40 shares. We have 20 distributors. Each one wants to take 2 shares, or 10 distributors want to take 4 shares. Let's say we have 40 shares. What does that mean? 20, so $800. So let's make we have 20 shares. Okay, math. So let's say we have 20 shares. But the 20 shares are basically 5 distributors. So each distributor, and let's say we get this week we get 4 leads. Okay, so I'm sorry, 5. Okay, let's say we get five calls, and we make the call. They left a message. We make a call back, or we connect. However the call is connected, it's immaterial. But we'll take those 5 calls, and then we'll say, okay, Connie, you get 1. You get the first one. Christy, you get the second one. Shirley, you get the third one. I get the 4th one, and Flora, you get the 5th one. Okay. Now the next, if there was double that, Connie, you still get only 1. Chrissy, you only get 1. Shirley, you only get 1. I get 1. Flora, you get 1. And then we start again because we got more. We got more shares than people, or more calls than people. And then we'll go back to Connie, Christy, Shirley, and me. And then Flora. Will always be, if I took 10 shares, I would not get the first 10 leads. That's just, to me, no, that's not equal, because not everybody can afford 10 shares, for example, a month, right? So we will distribute it to each person so that each one gets an equal shot at a share, no matter how many shares come through. And it's a beautiful thing. It's on a level playing field, and we're utilizing the power of the internet to bring people to us. It's people calling us, contacting us, and we talk to the people who are interested in what we have to say or do or offer. Not we, hello, hi, my brother John, you got bad eyes. Why don't you get on the Relive product? Oh, what's Relive? We won't talk about Relive. We won't talk about features, benefits, or product lines or anything. We're going to talk about the benefits. Do you want to be healthy? Do you want to have high performance if you're an athlete? Whatever the contents, we got to build that content in the website, and that's where we're going to take input. But whatever that is, it doesn't matter, because we're going to make it where even if we had a bad website, we're going to have people going to it, if you understand what I'm saying. But we won't have a bad site, and I'll share that information with you, Connie.
Okay.
All the details, I guess.
Great. Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. So just for everyone to sum it up, this is a lead generating ad campaign. Each share is $19.95.
Only today.
Only
The Verve is $99.99.
All right, and
Yeah, that's good.
we'd like to have at least a 6 months commitment for that. And the distribution system will be in such a way that it will be one after another. You will not get a bunch of leads. It will just rotate the same way every single time. The people will call us, which is great, and they have been filtered already. So these are going to be what we want to call hot leads, people who really would like to move ahead because they've already initiated this. And that's the advantage of this.
Yeah.
And one thing that you had said today, Arnold, the best thing, to help people is still by making phone calls. And because people want to speak to people, and then we can continue like we always do after people, are interested and have said they want to go ahead. It's going to be the same. We will build a relationship with the people. We'll do the follow-up with the people and plug them into the Relive system like we always do. So that's exactly the same, our success system. All right. I'm going to end it right now because we're recording it. So everybody, it's an exciting new start for the year. Like I said before, we want to create that momentum. As you have seen, what momentum is massive action. And that is going to happen for us to work together as a team. It takes a team to do this. And the momentum team is the team that will accomplish that wave, that move going forward. So I'm going to finish this. God bless you, everyone. And
join us now for the extreme blessing.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
guys,
going to
let's
stop
do
the
it.
recording and then we can carry on. Bye-bye, everybody.